Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tom here, and I'm a black trans queer Latino man living in Florida. So much to talk about, so much to say. There's a ton of stuff going on in Florida and in my personal life, and because this is a channel more dedicated to my process through IVF, we'll tackle that first. This process, as I said, this process, like I have said before in other videos, has been super challenging for me. It's been challenging for me physically, watching my body change in ways that I don't like, I don't appreciate, make me feel self-conscious. And even though it really hasn't affected my ability to pass or not pass, most of my feelings that I feel are personal and have to do with how I view myself. Then it's also been mentally challenged or has affected my mental health in negative ways. I've noticed that I have way more mood swings than I've ever had before, a couple bouts of depression and things of that nature. And even though I do all the things I'm supposed to do, like talk to a therapist, exercise, eat right, I do not drink and I do not smoke because I am in recovery. And for the most part, I have a good circle of support around me. I find myself with a bunch of lulls. So I think one thing that I can really say is I do have a lot of tools, emotional tools, to kind of help me navigate my emotions, but it's still been rather tough. Emotionally, it's been rather tough. It's been rather tough in various different ways. So because it has been rather tough, my partner, well, she kind of gave me an out. She told me that she has noticed a decline in my discipline and my motivation, a decline in my mental health, and knows that this particular process is taking a lot out of me, and told me to get back on T, like ASAP. There was more to the conversation, but that was the gist of it. And I feel very conflicted because a part of me wants to get on T tomorrow. I mean, I have the stuff there, it's ready to go, like I want it tomorrow. Another part of me is, just hold on for a little longer. You're uncomfortable, this sucks. But the long road of this is that, I will have an opportunity to have a child that has my DNA. But it has been very challenging, especially the physical changes. Not only what I deal with, when the fat redistribution, but I also deal with a little bit of body dysmorphia and going to the gym and not enjoying it as I used to. That's been pretty tough. So I am conflicted. Do I get on testosterone tomorrow and, just take it on the chin? Or do I continue to be patient and wait for the process? As of right now, I'm going to be patient. It's not easy though. It's definitely not easy. And I didn't realize how many things that testosterone does for me to help me keep level-headed. Excuse me. I did not realize how many things testosterone does to help me keep level-headed as a trans man. I know that a lot of cisgender people possibly wouldn't understand this, but as I said before, this particular channel is more aimed towards trans guys. Then there's other things mixed up, social things that are going on around me that are affecting me. I will not lie and say that the current political climate, it definitely is hard in a way that I didn't expect it to be. Like, it's hard. It's hard to hear all these people say so many negative things about people they don't know based off misinformation and disinformation, and also based off, control. I feel like at the current moment, I'm in a codependent relationship with the United States of America. They want to control everything that I do. And I feel like that's not cool. Like, it's literally just live and let live. It's not that hard. It really isn't. There have been over 1,200 bills targeted at the LGBT community. 1,200 in the last 4 years. My God, you would think that we were taking over the world and we were the majority and somehow we were dangerous. So I don't really understand the hatred or the vitriol. I think a lot of it comes from not really knowing who you are, like the awareness of who you are, and always confining the human experience to a physical experience. It is beyond physical. We are mind, body, and soul, and there could be different arrangements of that. I think it's a beautiful thing, but I guess for some people it's not. And what can we do? I would like for those people who don't like me to just chill out and mind their own business, just like I mind my own. But it is causing me to realize that there is a possibility that we could be rolling back to the 1950s. And it's scary, but I will tell you this. My predecessors went through worse than what I am going through. And they survived, and some of them learned to thrive. And I'm going to channel their resiliency. However, I would also like to say that I'm getting a hella tired always having to be resilient. It would be nice just to be and not have to be resilient. Right. So it would be nice just to be and not have the history of the people with my skin color erased totally or rewritten in a way where it made it less worse than what it actually is. It would be nice to live in a world where my gender expression doesn't affect you at all. Like, either just seeing me, like, it doesn't affect you. It would be nice to live in a world where people really show what true love and true empathy is. We as a country, I know for sure happened in Florida, we've made homelessness a crime. Bro, like, talk about kicking people when they're down. That's so crazy to me. It's so crazy. I can't fathom that. So I say this to you guys with lots of love, lots of compassion. Please, please, please do not sit by the sidelines and allow this to happen. If you are eligible to vote, vote. If you are eligible to volunteer to organizations to help our community and our causes, do that. Help. If at anything, spread the word of love and kindness, but spread it. Because what we really need in this world is a big, big, gargantuous dose of love and empathy and some people who are really interested in bringing society forward instead of backwards. The power is always in the present moment. It is never behind us. So I do not know why we have this obsession with the past, but here we are. My suggestions to my community: again, limit your social media, get involved in organizations that support us. If you cannot get involved, find other ways to support, either through donation or through word of mouth. And finally, please, 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 please take care of you. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your finances. Take care of you. And then take care of each other. We are definitely going to need it this time around. Have a great day.